Okay, that's me finished with that cave, and I'm heading to find the pool of the spirit of the Neverwinter wood, which is supposedly to the north. Kill some deer on the way too. And another dire boar. I was never super keen on playing druids in RPGs, except they seem to be quite fun in 5th edition. Unfortunately, I played a druid in a group with a GM who was totally useless, so so I ended up dropping out of the group. But I did get to turn into a bear lots of times. There's ridiculously powerful from second level till 5th or 6th level druids in fifth D&D 5th edition. Because I think a bear is a normal encounter for a level 1 party, and you can be one on your own at level 2. So that's like four, it's equivalent to 4 level 1 players. And you get 2 attacks. One's basically a great sword attack, and the other one's, I think it's 1d8 damage. So it's like a long sword. Or a, yeah, long sword. Long sword's 1d8. I think it's a bastard sword's 1d8 or 1d10 if you use it with 2 hands, I think. I never remember. Oh, what are you fighting? Another dire boar. Okay, I'm not sure where in the north this pool is. I'll have a wander past the nymph's house and see if there's anything there. It's really nice being a paladin because you can go super fast on your mount. That's a funny thing about 5th edition as well. Paladin mounts are, um, they just die instantly to anything. I mean, you'd expect a paladin's mount to be a faithful friend that they keep for ages, but yeah, in 5th edition, they've got such low hit points that as soon as your party gets hit by a fireball or a lightning bolt or anything like that, your mount is definitely going to die. I don't see this pool that the spirit's supposedly meant to come out of. Unless it's here. Is this it? Oh, yeah, this waterfall is the barrier, maybe? Oh, what's this? Cave. I must have been in this cave. No, this is Tara's home. Yeah, I don't know. Oh, let's just kill the nymph. Stop being a RP sissy. Clearly, it's trying to send you in that direction. Oh, excuse me. Let's clear this place out. Oh, lots of druids. Ranger slaves and druid slaves. Was it the nymph that we met when we first entered the clearing? I didn't really pay attention. I assumed it was a dryad for some reason. I remembered the nymph artwork from the. I forgot to rest before I came in here. The nymph artwork from the original D&D was amazing, especially when you were about 10. Quite exciting. It was a naked lady in the forest. What? Oh, another boar. Oh, you're such a bore. I was trying to rest. Puns. Okay, come on. Resting time, resting time, resting time. There we go. Yeah, so the nymphs possessed all these druids and rangers, and we have to go and kill them all in order to get to her, so she can tell us how to use the spirit of the forest to heal the wood. If we can try and maybe go straight to the end, maybe if we get to the nymph before we get to all her slaves, the slaves will be freed. Oh, that's more slaves. Oh, damn it. I was trying to avoid killing you. Damn, damn good perception enemies. Nope, it's not working. Guess we just have to kill our way through. Oh, there's a big room here. Trying to think where the nymph could be in here. One of those 3 doors to the top, north. Let's go for the middle one. Stop messing with my Tommy. I wonder if you can set him to ranged. I never tried yet. I don't think you can do sneak attacks with ranged attacks in 3rd edition now. Or maybe you can, I don't know. Let's save. We should loot the place as we go. Anything else in here? There's a chest. Otherwise, there's going to be a huge, long, boring looting section at the end. Rather than lots of little, short, boring sections in the middle. You done? Yeah, there we go. Let's finish picking the lock. Oh, it looks like they all lead to the same place. There's some sort of fountain I can see through the wall. Let's go through the middle door. Oh, there she is. No, I will not allow you to kill me. Nature's creatures must be protected. Now you're mine. Continue. Foolish man. I don't know why you thought you could just steal into my house, kill my slaves, and destroy another of nature's protectors. But now you've fallen for my charms. Now bow to your mistress. Insight. Yes, mistress. What is your command? Let's try and trick her. Yes, mistress. What is your command? First, you can go and clean up any mess you made while getting in here. After that, you can go and collect all of the chamber pots and clean them out. Before you go, I want you to put on this cute little outfit. I'm okay. Menial labor? I don't think so. Cleaning out your chamber pots? That's disgusting. Forget it. Or I'm not wearing that. That is pink. I think we'll go for I'm not wearing that. Is pink. What? How dare you talk back to me? You're my unthinking. You tricked me. No. How is this possible? What's happened to my powers? I've been attacked several times in your home. Give me one good reason why. No, no. I don't really care about your powers now that we know they're gone. Why don't you tell me what's going on here? You mean you didn't come here to destroy me? Of course not. I came here to look for a way to help the spirit of the wood. Oh, this is terrible. I'm so sorry. But I was certain that you. Oh, I don't know why I thought that now. There's nothing I can do to make up for this. I was wrong. How is that possible? You were here to kill me. That was what I thought the moment I felt your presence near my tree. I just wanted to stop you. Could you ever forgive me? I guess I can forgive you, but I expect you to help me any way you can now. Oh, thank you, Master. You are very kind. I'll do whatever I can to help you. I just wish I still had my powers. I don't know why I don't know why they've become so weakened. Uh, you still have enough power to control your slaves. Just barely. My ability to control them has been weakening for a while now. A couple of weeks ago, I was down by the river watching the fish jump. When I felt the presence of danger, I looked around, then scrambled up the bank and into a grove of trees and couldn't see anything, yet the fear kept growing. Suddenly there was a scream in my mind that felt like someone had stabbed a dagger into my brain. I was overcome by the power of it, and I fell to the ground unconscious. When I woke up, the fear was still there, and the sense of that the whole forest was in pain. What could have caused that? It was the spirit of the wood. I've been sensing its pain and fear even ever since that day. It's constantly screaming for help. It's all that I can do to keep my sanity. Indeed, I guess you have experienced just now. I'm losing the battle. As time passed, I began to keep myself ever closer to home. Until recently, I have not even been able to leave my room. So great is the fear. Uh, you've suffered greatly. I suppose anyone would have trouble retaining their sanity. That is very comforting to hear you say. I feel as though you've I feel as though you give me strength. The fear is not consuming when I speak to. Oh, well, I guess there is more I should tell you. The first time a person came near my tree, I took him with my power, and I kept him to guard my home. The next few were easy too, but they started to get harder and harder. Now I have no power left. As you can see, I don't know what to do. If I'm going to help you, I need to know this. No, I need to get to the spirit of the wood. Do you know how I could do that? I don't think it's possible. The spirit is a creature of both life and death, and only he can enter the portal to the other realm. There must be a way. Where is this portal? The portal is in a pool below a waterfall, but finding it won't help you. It wouldn't help anyone. Are you sure that the spirit is the only creature uh, to ever enter the pool? Well, several have tried, but no, that's not a good solution. Forget it. The spirit is the only one who can do it successfully. You were going to say something else. You must tell me, please. There was a druid a long time ago who claimed he had figured out how to enter the spirit's realm. He said he'd been studying it for years and had finally pieced it together. He didn't tell me how he was going to enter, but I was curious, so I followed him. He went to the pool and built an altar, and then he did the strangest thing. He took out a dagger and plunged it into his own chest. His body slipped below the surface of the water, but when I went over to the pool, it was gone. Maybe he made it to the realm, but if he was dead when he got here, I'm not sure it was worth it. Others have tried it through the years, but their bodies just lay there decomposing. Well, most of the others. What do you mean, most of the others? This is important. A dwarf came here a few weeks ago. He was fierce and mean, and seemed immune to my charms. He asked me about the dagger that the druid used to kill himself. I don't know how he knew about the druid, but I kept the dagger as a keepsake of the druid. When he threatened me, I gave it to him. I never saw the dwarf again, but shortly before everything started going wrong in the forest, I found the dagger in front of the altar. I need the dagger. Do you have it? I brought it back here, but I don't remember where I put it because the pain hit me before I made it back here. I'm sure it's somewhere in my house, though. If you look around, you should be able to find it. But you shouldn't use it. I don't want another death on my hands. They're so bloody already. Uh, is there anything else you can tell me that might help? I can't think of anything else that would help. But I will answer any questions you have. Um, could, I think that's all for now. Farewell. Good luck with your quest. I'm truly sorry for the harm I brought you and for the death of my slaves, for which I am wholly to blame. Yeah, you shouldn't keep slaves. That's just unethical. In fact, I should kill you for the sake of justice. No. Stop talking to me. I'm just trying to break into your chest. That's her mirror, which is what the person wanted. That's the dagger. And Treatise on the Spirit of the Wood. This musty old tome appears to be the type of book that was written and never read. I've already got one of these. Yeah, I've already got one of these. Let's take it anyway. Right, let's leave without murdering anyone else. Like a good person. Try to avoid killing anyone else. Can always come back after we've seen the Spirit of the Wood and healed everything. I don't know if she's changed her. She might have already told her slaves not to kill us. Oh, excuse me. Gosh. It's ridiculous. Full of yawns. Okay. Let's head to the realm of the spirit of the wood. Draw the Cimmeral dagger across the palm of your hand and drip blood onto the altar. Wave the dagger in random patterns above the altar. Sacrifice a small woodland creature on the altar using the ceremonial dagger. Draw forth the dagger and plunge it into your chest, and have your henchmen do the same. That's one I'm going for. Spooky. Ooh, you can loot stuff while you're dead. Nice. Oh, let's change camera mode so I can see where I'm going. Oh, pixies? Where's Frank Black? Who? Frank Black was the lead singer of the Pixies. This is going to irritate me, isn't it? It's going to be full of annoying little pixie things. Fairy dust, healer's kit. I can't move at the moment. I assume these spells will wear off in time. Can we rest? No. Oh, there we are. That's us out. Tommy is still entangled though. Let's get those remains. More fairy dust. And continue onward. Oh, Relmar. Oh, that's the dwarf. Will-o'-the-wisp. Let's finish off this will-o'-the-wisp. If you see a ghost pale and frightened, it's because the noose around its neck be tightened. It's a poetic dwarf. Does the will-o'-the-wisp have any loot? No. The bells, they ring and ring, but they can't be heard when gargoyles sing. Oodle-ollie, what's this man who shares me frying pan? I'm Tam. Who are you? Who are I? Who be me? That's not the thing I told the tree. I tell you once and then no more. Me name be locked behind a door. The door can open if you try, but if you lose, then say goodbye. I'm going to try to ask some questions. Do you think you could answer some? I fly through the air or live in a shoe. Take your time and think it through. What has driven you crazy? It must be hazy. My thoughts are must be hazy. My thoughts are lazy. Uh, it's not my plane, I say with disdain. That almost made sense. You mean you're crazy because you're on the spirit's plane. Too long, too long. Could not hold on. Got got me mind. Now in a bind. I think I understand. Now I want to try and ask you some other questions. What do you know about the spirit of the wood? The job me did, though not know why, was to the tree to say goodbye. The spirit sick, but it not die, though it did me best to try. Me chopped it good, then poisoned well, but now me be stuck here in the hell. So you're the one who hurt the spirit of the wood. Do you know how to cure it? A vial with the cure does be, but you won't find it out from me. Don't worry, I won't tell anyone your secret. You can trust me. Up in the northeast, across the river, Locks is where you can find a pile of rocks. Across the river Locks is where you can find a pile of rocks. Within the pile does lie the vial. Why would someone want to hurt the spirit? A stone to get with magic rune, that spirit hid like a sacred tomb. Me did not see what rune be like. It goes to mage. That's quite a hike. What does it? What does it me? What? What thing it does to me now? What thing it does me do not know. Me did it because Mogrim tells me so. Who is Mogrim? If the mouse squeaks, the lion pounces and swallows down those little ounces. You're scared of this Mogrim. Don't worry, I'm a much tougher lion than he is. This Mogrim is a mage who hides in a tower. Be wary of his awful power. It soars up high as it can in the evil city of Luskan. Like a queen bee in her hive, others he send keep his works alive. Do you mean there are other cultists causing trouble? Of other cultists, me know three, but me not know who they be. One does walk in caves like a fort, north of city of last port. Uh, Two does hide unless he ran within the city of Luskan. The last would number three, lost in Charwood, mad like me. And now it does be time to go. I'll just get me hat, but wait. Oh no, me hat be gone. Who would know? Ye hid it on me. Now it's time ye go. Okay, so he's an evil cultist of the Waterdavian, the whaling, the people that spread the whaling. That's what I mean. Not Waterdavian. They're Luskan, it seems. I want his loot. Thank you. His journal and a heavy crossbow. I think that heavy crossbow is probably heavy enough. I should put it in a bag of holding. More Griggs. Get to them before they do stupid spells. And stop missing. One day. I don't know why it's not auto-attacking the ones that I'm trying to attack. Oh, I managed to make it out. Does that just slow you and not... I thought it paralyzed you. Or immobilized you, rather. Uh, some sort of strong poison antidote. And fairy stuff. More fairy stuff. There's another one there. Oh, I'll come back for it. Or maybe not. I'll just live without the fairy dust. More pixies and grigs. And a will-o'-the-wisp. Come on, just finish it off. Uh, Take out that will-o'-the-wisp. Should probably rest. Let's head back and get the loot from that. Oh, I am paralyzed. Not paralyzed, immobilized. Yeah, I'll head back and get the loot from that Grig and then rest. And then we can get the loot from the other ones once that obnoxious spell is worn off. Oh, I didn't have any loot. Oh, it does. It's just in the water. Oh, copper necklace. Well worth going back for. Oh, excuse me. I wonder if it's because it takes focus, like playing through a new adventure uh, and streaming at the same time, and that's why I end up yawning. I don't know. It is genuinely tiring doing it though. I don't know how these people stream. Well, I suppose they play games where they've done it 1,000 times, so it's autopilot. So all they're doing is thinking of things to say. Um, but yeah, the people who like stream League of Legends for 14 hours or something, or Hearthstone for 14 hours or something, while while talking to chat all the time. Also, I suppose if there's people chatting in chat, then it kind of gives you something to respond to. So you're not constantly thinking of things to say. Um, talking to yourself, like thinking of interesting things to say about what's going on in the game. Oh, I missed one. He said there was a pile of stones to the north. Oh, I think I already got it. The his antidote thing. Let's just go and loot these arrows or bolts and gold and fairy dust. Finally, oh, those remains. More fairy dust. Right, let's keep on going through. Oh, it's the wrong way. It's the way I came. Across this bridge. Oh, just more of the same. Come on. Glued to the floor. This is why I suppose fairies are meant to be kind of obnoxious, but they are really obnoxious. Obnoxious to the point it's obnoxious picking up the loot they drop. I really need to stop watching Asmongold videos because I was watching one last night and it was amusing, so I ended up staying up a little late. Although I had an afternoon nap yesterday, so I still had a reasonable amount of sleep. But I also he keeps reminding me of things that are really fun in World of Warcraft, and I really don't want to resubscribe, and I really don't want to buy um I really don't want to buy Battle for Azeroth because Legion really turned me off the game. Not that Legion was bad, but it was I think it was the second patch of Legion or something like that that oh look, that forest looked like it was important. That tree, sorry, looked like it was important. How, what does that portal do? Exit. Right, we don't want to do that. We don't want to kill ourselves again. Um, yeah, the second patch of Legion, they were. Oh, oh, we have to fight it. Okay. A sense of rage and helplessness emanates from the spirit of the wood. He doesn't seem injurable. Oh, no, that doesn't help. I thought there might be something to do with the altars. Oh, you can injure him. He looked at, I assumed the bubble around him made him invincible. Ooh, that was painful. Run away. Can I portal? When did I last save? Load game, quick save, load. Okay. Right, if we actually prepare ourselves properly for fighting. Okay, so we're charging straight up, but we want to do, first of all, go for inventory, and we're going to go potion of bull strength, potion of endurance, potion of, well, bark skin, why not? I don't think it does anything if you're already wearing armor, but it certainly doesn't hurt. And is there a potion of speed? There we are, potion of speed. Use, then might. Right. Let's see if we can beat it up. I don't know what that blue stuff does, but it's probably not good. See, they always go for Tommy. I don't know why. Does he do more damage than me or something? could cast Lay on Hands on Tommy. Let's do that. Ooh. Haha, nice, I healed him. It's badly wounded now, so hopefully, unless it casts another Ice Storm, which does. Get out. Use a potion. And another potion. And another potion. Or did I finish off? No. Oh, we did. The spirit of the wood looks at you in confusion. Can we speak? Blurry images race across your mind. Very little is recognizable, except some images of small animals and other woodland creatures. Then images become clearer. A stream of pictures flickers through your mind. Woodland creatures of all shapes and sizes, trees and bushes, insects and rocks. The images are jumbled together and include everything imaginable that could be found in a forest. The images slow down and you see one creature. While the details are blurry, it's obviously a dwarf. An image of the spirit appears and the dwarf does something to a tree. You can't quite understand what he does. Suddenly the dwarf is gone and the image of the spirit begins to fade. The woodland creatures appear again, but this time you can see them as if through red glass. The creatures begin to attack each other and other shapes that might be humanoid. You sense fear and frustration of the spirit as the images jumble together into incomprehensible darkness. The spirit stands staring off into nothing, looking weaker than ever. I've got the. Have I not got the cure? Oh well, we'll take all your stuff and then we'll go find the cure. I'm assuming my stone of recall isn't going to. Ooh, big scythe. I'm assuming my stone of recall isn't going to work in. Well, that's weird. When I reloaded, the loot changed in there, so it must be random. I wasn't sure if it was random or if it was predetermined. I thought I had a cure for the spirit already, but maybe not. Map. Let's look at the journal. Spirit of the Wood, Neverwinter, Spirit Wood, Spirit of the Wood. Spirit of Neverwinter is harm, AWOL. Poisoned in a great peril, the Spirit of the Wood retreated, but a cure may still save the spirit has been located. Okay, so I have the cure. So can I just give the cure to the spirit? Oh, here we go. I found the cure for you. You see a blurry image of yourself touching the spirit, followed by the spirit getting larger. Yes, I will cure you. You walk forward and give the antidote to the spirit. It shudders, and then the spirit seems to swell in size. Emotions of joy and love threaten to overwhelm your senses. The images of your mind gain clarity and focus as the spirit recovers from the poison. An image of a fox curled around a sleeping rabbit fills your mind, along with an intensely protective feeling. Now can you show me what happened here? You see a group of men come into the forest. A familiar, evil-eyed dwarf is with the group. They go to the pool and the dwarf steps into it. One of the men walks over and thrusts the dagger through the back of the dwarf's throat. Relmar, the crazy dwarf. The image dissolves and suddenly you can see that the dwarf is in the spirit realm. A few minutes later, Relmar is joined by several other men. The group walks toward the spirit tree, spreading out until they form a circle. Three of the men rush at the spirit, while Relmar sneaks up on the tree. Relmar takes his axe and coats the edge in a green liquid. He hacks at the tree a couple of times. So that's how they managed to poison you. But why did they want to? The image returns to two men who were not in the fighting, running over to the tree. They start to dig beneath its roots and they uncover a smooth, flat stone. One of the men in the image laughs and then casts a spell. The two step through a portal that appears, and they're gone. Relmar goes to run through the portal, but it disappears. Continue. The last of the men fighting the weakened spirit are slain, and Relmar flees away from the tree to disappear. What was that on the stone? All images disappear from your mind to be replaced by a glowing sigil. The glyph pulses with power, and you get the sense of incredibly strong magic. As you look at the rune, the feeling changes from power to time. You feel ages slipping past, from your present to the past, long before your time. before the demi-human races, even before the humans had power. The sense of time disappears, and you are left with the image of the spirit placing the stone in the roots of the tree. The images recede entirely from your mind, and your body feels distorted for a short moment. The spirit smiles at you. The last thing you sense is a pleasant emotion of farewell. Oh, nice. Oh, it's just bringing me back to life. How kind. Okay, I'm going to end the YouTube video there, and I'll do the cleanup in the next one.